Yesterday, the Nigerian Senate passed 4 tax reform bills sponsored by the president. And I have a couple of thoughts on it. The 4 tax reform bills are the Nigerian Tax Bill 2024, the Nigerian Tax Administration Bill, the Nigerian Revenue Service Establishment Bill, and the Joint Revenue Board Establishment Bill. Today, I want to focus on the Nigerian Tax Bill 2024. From what I've read so far, the Nigerian Tax Bill 2024 seeks to simplify tax laws and also reduce tax burden on Nigerians and businesses. So for context, according to Nigeria's current tax laws, if you make 300,000 naira annually or up to 300,000 naira annually, you will be taxed at 7%. But according to the Nigerian Tax Bill 2024, individuals that make up to 800,000 naira annually will be taxed at 0%, which I think is a huge difference. And also for businesses that earn up to 25 million naira annually will be taxed at 0% company profit tax. This bill is very interesting because Nigeria has one of the lowest tax to GDP ratio in the world. According to OECD.org, Nigeria has a 7.9% tax to GDP ratio. On the surface, you might want to say that it doesn't make sense for the federal government to want to reduce tax rates both for individuals and businesses, since our tax revenue is one of the lowest in the world. But then there are those that argue that you don't have to increase tax rates to increase revenue. There's also something called the Laffer curve theory. The Laffer curve theory argues that when you increase the tax rate, it is going to increase your tax revenue in the short term. But it reaches a point where it plateaus and then it begins to diminish from that point. And if you think about it, it theoretically makes sense. When you increase tax rates both for individuals and corporations, what that means is companies have less profits, and with less profits, they won't be able to expand, they won't be able to invest, they won't be able to employ more people. But when you reduce the tax rate, it means companies and individuals will have more money in their pockets, more money to invest, more money to expand their operations. And when they expand their operations, when they employ more people, then that in turn will increase the tax revenue of the government. And this has been experimented already. I like to use the example of Javier Milei, the president of Argentina. Since they reduced tax rates in Argentina, every other month, there's been an increase in the tax revenue of Argentina. So I think based on the Nigerian Tax Reform Bill 2024, it suggests to me that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu might actually be a libertarian. He might be a believer in trickle-down economics. But beyond all that, what do you think about the Nigerian Tax Bill 2024?